Sup, everybody? This is Karak with ACG, and it's this time of the year again. The time that when people put their foot down right into the proverbial pile of social media shit and declare in their single, solitary, clear voice that some certain game won in an arbitrary category compared to all others released in the same year. And they're right, and you're wrong. The year, of course, is 2019, and this video is going to be about the best indie game of the year. Now, of course, I could do what the Game Awards did and pretend that the year ended December 6th, and then go on to announce a bunch of crap off screen like, hey, this game also won the best fucking everything award, but we don't have time to show it because we want to gather three presidents of companies on stage hand in hand like the world's shortest version of a cutthroat conga line. But I'm not going to do that. This will be an in-depth video on each game, as well as a runner-up or honorary mention if there was one in the category, because frankly, I think that most of these games deserve it. And as always, if you like the video, maybe subscribe. So my pick for Indie Game of the Year is... Actually, I almost forgot. Because beating the game actually matters, that means some of us haven't played all the games everyone else has. That's how numbers work. So just because I like a game doesn't mean I dislike your favorite title, or in fact, have even played it. So anyway, second try, my pick for 2019 Indie Game of the Year is Pool Panic. Really rarely has a game been so fresh as to walk straight up to me and touch me in my laugh parts with such ease as Pool Panic did, a game where you take on the role of a cue ball in a world where logic rarely comes into the discussion and pretty much everything is a simple looking but many times complex puzzle of physics that upon success is always ready to launch you into the new spot with each well-earned win. And it's not just the puzzles or the locations, with each and every one of them being this refreshing, oddly off-kilter, and sometimes off-color puzzle-like contraption. It's that without much voice at all, the game's audio directions stuck with me for ages, like the loading music when this little cue ball, questionable intelligence, is flying to the next level and he's chanting this monster rock-style little ditty as he flies off into space. He's just, nah, nah, nah. It's one of those musical moments where you realize, oh shit, this is stuck in my head forever. Or the almost farcical use of various carnival ride-like music tracks that match so wonderfully to the maniacal action that occurs across the screen at all times. Few games mix so many parts together and get them right. They miss a section here or come just close enough to something in a section elsewhere, but never really nail it on all sides. Pool Panic, at least for me, did that. Even the overworld map has this almost South Park feeling with an openness to it that's also connected strategically to the challenges. And some of these challenges are insidious. Sure, it plays somewhat like pool, but here pool balls act like petulant children, sprouting legs and running off every time you try to hit them, smashing like thunderbolts in and through other things, or running away as you get close. And all the while, you're attempting to get them into the holes of the course, which might just disappear. Or the wind might be blowing, and that blows the balls off the course. It's incredible gameplay with over 100 levels, and while Pool Panic was a bit troublesome to control for some people, they also patched that away. And what remains here is a game that is absolutely fun every single complex contraption or unique level that you go through. There's always something there to make your mind sort of sit up and beg for buttermilk and go, what in the hell do I do to get past this point? And for that, I'd have to say that really nothing caged my subconscious so easily and for so long as Pool Panic this year. That is, aside from today's honorary mention, which is Kingsbird. Now, how do I describe this game? So basically, it's a side-scroller where you take on the role of a music-toned singing girl escaping from an evil ruler, and to do so, you fly, leap, lunge, bounce, slide, and skim across levels, and as you fly, you have to use fast course correction and build up momentum to get to particular spots where then you can set up your next move. It's just this innocent-feeling title, and maybe it didn't offer as much overall gameplay as some people wanted, but for me it was the excellence of its particular required skills that so intrigued me, and the demands that it put on you as you continued. And that moment where you get done with a level and you think, man, I aced that shit. Then you check the leaderboards and suddenly you're that one kid at the race who got the participation award, just useless, dejected, and with the utter 100% realization that just showing up means absolutely nothing. Amazing titles for indie games this year. But these two stuck out to me like no others. They've caused me to revisit them constantly, recommend them consistently, and compare them consciously to others whenever I'm recommending a title. So what is your indie title of the year? What did you think about it? What did you like? What brought it up to that level for you that made it eclipse any other titles in that genre? As always, if you share this video, retweet it, and so forth, that always helps. If you like the video, hit like. If you dislike the video, hit dislike. And as always, if you want videos that aren't 2 minutes long or filled with sponsored bullcrap, stick with ACG. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your week.